They survived last week's cyclone. Now their struggle is finding food. The heavy rains and floods destroyed their crops. Now, after days without much to eat, aid workers have finally overcome flood-damaged roads to reach them. Abudu Sande wants this bag of maize to last at least a month, long enough for his family to live on until he makes a plan. His home was destroyed during the cyclone.
I ran into the house to help my children. I pulled them out. When I went back inside to take things out, the house collapsed. I was injured on my shoulder, back, and my legs.
Cyclone Kenneth struck while Mozambique was still struggling to deal with the impact of Cyclone Idai. Aid workers say many remote areas and small islands are still waiting for supplies. Aid has started to arrive, but it's slow, partly because of bad weather. Some trucks have managed to reach remote areas by road, but some areas can only be reached by air, and that depends on the weather. The United Nations says hundreds of thousands of people are without shelter, food, and drinking water.
The eye of the storm was narrow, but it was ferocious. It took out everything in its path. So those are the people that we're targeting. There's food assistance that's already gone out to nearly 27,000 people. So this operation is moving at pace and scale, but we need the international community to care. We know this is a part of the world that often doesn't get attention. It needs the world's attention, and it needs the world to care.
More rain is expected, and that could burst already swollen rivers. People living in areas at high risk of flooding have been urged to move to higher ground. But some families say they have nowhere to go. They just hope the worst of the weather has passed so they can begin rebuilding their lives. Haru, Mutasa, Jazeera, Macomia, Mozambique.